Cyclone Gabrielle claims another life while the desperate search for victims in cut-off regions continues. Then Princess Anne's in the country where she's headed to next, and more bus drivers get behind the wheel, how much more they could be getting paid. Te Maria, I'm Shuri Kinnear, and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. Fire and Emergency has confirmed the second volunteer firefighter involved in Tuesday morning's rescue operation in Muriwai has died. Chief Executive Kerry Gregory says everyone is still coming to terms with the news of the 2 deaths in the fire service, and everyone will be feeling the loss. Muriwai, Karikari and Piha remain effectively cut off. Thousands of Aucklanders are still without power, and more than 125 roads around Auckland remain closed or partially closed. About 600 people have applied for temporary accommodation, with applications still open. Authorities are also asking all Aucklanders to conserve water following damage to treatment plants. Meanwhile, emergency services remain on high alert in Hawke's Bay, where 3 deaths have been confirmed, and police have grave concerns for many others. Across the region, about 9,000 people have been displaced and more than 3,000 are unaccounted for. New Zealand Herald reporter Adam Pearce is there.
As you can see behind me, we've got roads that are just caked in mud. Water is everywhere and just the destruction is apparent. As you can see over my left hand shoulder, you can see the apples and orchards that have just been decimated by the flooding, and just behind that orchard there's a couple of 40-foot containers that have found their way down from where they were placed just through the sheer force of the water.
Much of Napier and the surrounding region are without power, and while telecommunications are being reconnected, many people don't have charged phones. Wairoa remains cut off with no electricity and limited water, supermarket and fuel supplies. Gisborne City residents are being asked to hold off on having showers and cleaning dishes due to an ongoing shortage of water there. Mobile and internet coverage has been restored to the city, and Vodafone says other parts of the district should be reconnected today. You can stay up to date with all the latest at nzherald.co.nz, where you can also donate to a special disaster fund set up by the Red Cross. In other headlines now, Princess Anne is continuing her tour of New Zealand with a visit to the Riding for the Disabled Association in Porirua. Chief Executive Donna Kennedy says it was particularly special as Princess Anne is the patron of the association. She says that international patronage is important for raising awareness of what they can do and who they are. The Princess Royal heads to Christchurch today. And more bus drivers are getting behind the wheel in Wellington and could soon be getting paid more too. Metlink has filled 40 of its 125 vacancies and has given an additional 18 offers to people from overseas. It's well on track to meet its target of hiring 75 bus drivers by the end of March. Last year, the council topped up wages to $27 an hour, and it's now looking to raise it to $30. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more stories and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.